they have trained together hundreds of times.
Yep.
Hundreds upon hundreds. And so they know each other. They know where they did well against the other guy. They know where, oh, he presented me problems. They know what they think they can get away with. So it's just an interesting matchup, all the way around. Burns has proven that, he is way better at 170 than he ever was at 155. The cut was killing him. He didn't have a good chin there. He's got a great chin at 170. He's got power in his hands. Just everything about the 170 works out for him. Even though as I'm looking at what Dave has now put up in front of me, it says 155 pounds for Gilbert Burns. What the hell is wrong with them?
Yeah.
UFC.
We don't have much room to talk. Have you seen our website?
No, I don't want to talk.
we have to get rankings before we can talk shit.
To me, the real question is, does Kamaru have enough confidence in his ground game to take Burns down, to get out of the stand-up from him and do damage to him on the ground without being concerned that, I cannot do that based upon he's got a good chance of submitting me?
Yeah.
It's the real question in the fight, Josh. That's the thing.
I think in the first 2 rounds, Usman's got to keep it on the feet until he gets a good sweat going on.
I definitely think until he gets a sweat.
Yeah, until he gets a good sweat going on, he needs to keep it on the feet. And I think for some reason, Usman's been extremely quiet this whole camp. Like, you haven't talked, I haven't seen a whole lot of press about him. He's been very silent on his social media. Burns, the opposite.
Nope.
Which means, which kind of tells me that he feels super confident, like he's going based off of what they used to do in training.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I think he's got
there's
something in his mind, in his back pocket,
Yeah.
where he thinks he can beat him.
I agree with you. I think, deep down, that's why he wanted to fight. The other thing that, and I always go off of the fact that Burns he's coaching jiu-jitsu at Stanford MMA.
Sanford.
You
did
what
You
did I
said
say?
Stanford. Yeah, you did what I do.
Sanford, yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't give up a world champion. You don't tell a world champion, okay, you should go somewhere else, basically.
Does he come back, though, after this? After they fight? If he wins, does he come back?
Fuck no. Would you come back?
I mean, I don't know.
Nope.
I mean, you've got a lot of good guys at that gym.
Yeah, you do. But, there's other good guys all around, and you can find them and train with them. And what I always look at it's like, I really enjoyed training with you, but you know what? You gave up on me.
Yeah.
You went with that guy. I don't know.
He's teaching there.
He is. And so I understand why they, I don't know if that was the only reason, but it's a legitimate reason.
Yeah.
But maybe they know something, they were at every one of those training sessions.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe that's kind of what went through my mind, is that generally you will see whoever the coach thinks is going to win, that's the one that's going to stay.
Oh, yeah.
You saw it with Rashad and John Jones. You saw it.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen it at some other gyms as well. Whoever they think is going to win is the guy that's going to stay. It's like, no, we're going to have champ. We're going to have the champion no matter what. It's like, I'm going to take him and tell Burns to go somewhere else. Ah, man, it's a tough fight. I'm leaning. I was from the beginning. I was leaning towards Burns only because it falls right into what Usman does, is get takedowns, and I feel like he just leaps and bounds above in the submission game. And I think he has in his mind how he knows how to submit him over and over and over again so easily, probably. And how much has he been able to fix that?
You just said the whole key. I was going to say, well, there's the whole thing. Usman knows just as much as Burns as far as if he had a weakness and Burns was able to take advantage of it. So when you go somewhere, what are you going to do? I'm going to make that a strength. I cannot allow that guy to beat me there. I want him to think that he can, and now I can stop it.
But why go to a striker camp? Is it because he used to beat you at striking?
No.
I mean, he went to Elevation. Like, I would have thought.
Elevation has got some great grapplers.
Yeah.
You know, the coaching. Elliot Marshall is an outstanding coach in the grappling world.
He is a good coach,
and he was good himself, and as a coach, he's really good. He sees things. He's able to break things down for guys. So there's a lot of people there that he could get good information from.
Yeah, but at the level of Gilbert Burns, that's the difference. No, John, I got to disagree with you. Elliot Marshall was a good grappler. He was a good grappler. Good. Yeah. But there's a different level. There's we talk about, there's levels to this game. That Gilbert Burns level is like,
it's rare.
It's like Leo Vieira level. It's like you're talking,
I agree. It's Damian Maia level.
It's kind of even, I think it's somewhat even past the Damian Maia level. Like he's up there. Gilbert Burns is up there. I mean, he's up there everywhere. But I'm saying his jiu-jitsu is just at a different level. I'm so glad I didn't have to fight him. I was supposed to fight him, and then I got hurt in training. And but he's good. His grappling is like, so when I started training, I trained with Dave Camarillo, got my black belt from him. Yep. Then Dave left and went to, open up his own gyms and do his own school and stuff like that, and left AK. Then I started training with Leo Vieira, Lucas Leite, Marcus Buchecha. There's Gabriel Rollo. They call him Polito. Is a big stick.
Marcus Buchecha. You know who he's fighting coming up?
Big Nigerian guy.
A monster.
Sumo, right? He does the
Singali wrestling.
Singali. That's here you go. Yeah.
That's going to be interesting. I say Buchecha's going to kill him.
Yeah, it depends if Buchecha wants to get hit or not.
I don't know about getting hit. That's the difference.
Yeah, he's been training down there at Ruka with Rockhold and Perillo and those guys. So, but I mean, he's just to go back to Burns. His striking's gotten a lot better. He mixes it up really well. He's gonna have to get in on the inside. He's gonna have to use his speed against Usman, but he's got to get in on the inside, and he's not gonna take him down. He's not gonna be able to take him down. I don't think.
You don't think Usman's going to be able to take?
No,
Burns
I don't
down?
think Burns can be able to take him down.
Oh, yeah.
No, Usman can take him down at will. I think if he wanted to, because I don't think Burns is going to even try to defend it. He's going to say he'll defend it a little bit to try to fall to a better position.
He'll try to get to a top position.
Well, he'll try to get to a top position, but I think when he falls, he'll concede the takedown to fall into a better position in terms of okay, I want to fall into half guard versus trying to fight the takedown so much where you fall into full guard or you fall into side control where he lets Usman take him down into side control or mount or any of those positions. He won't fight the submission, the takedown that much. He'll fight it enough to make sure that he gets put into a omoplata position or rolling into an arm bar or rolling into a triangle or rolling into half guard. He will go to a position where he feels like he can control that position. I don't think he's gonna fight those takedowns as much as people think he's gonna. I don't think he gives a shit. I think he knows how damn good he is on the ground. And it's just true. That's the other thing. When you know you're that good on the ground, he's like, yeah, go ahead. You take me down. I'm gonna fall to a good position where I know I can get up from you. He's like, and when I do, I'm gonna end up on your back. Or I'm gonna end up inside control. I'm gonna end up in mount. And he's like, I'm just gonna tee off on you. On the feet, he's just got to use his speed. I think he's faster than Usman, but he's got to get in. That's the thing. He's just got to get in. I think if Usman fights him the same way, a little bit how he fought Colby Covington with that long push kick and the long jab, I think he's got a good chance. He's got to keep his chin tucked though. But I'm excited. This is realistically, it's a style matchup for me. One guy likes to wrestle and get the takedowns, but he probably won't want to do it while he's still dry. And he's going to keep it on the feet, knowing that the other guy's probably got a little bit. He's obviously a better striker than Usman. I think Burns is. But he's not as long. I don't know if he's got as much power as Usman either. Usman's got some power. That reach and that range, he's got power.
But so does Burns.
Yeah, I think
Burns got power, especially in his right hand.
He does, but I don't think he's going to have the same amount of power trying to lunge in to get it there.
Yeah. I look at Usman and Woodley are very similar in build and just the way that they're put together.
Yeah,
he did pretty good against Woodley.
Though. Yeah, Usman's longer,
little bit longer reach,
and taller,
not much,
and taller.
Dave, show me Woodley's reach, and then show me Usman. Come on. So Usman has got a 76-inch reach, which is freaking long for a welterweight. That's long. So Tyron Woodley's is what?
That's the one thing Sherdog doesn't have, so I'm gonna have to find them on UFC's website. So
okay.
I'm getting it right now.
He can see what you're doing.
I know. But I'm just letting them know why I'm not doing
Now
it.
I can. Awesome. I'm so excited that I get to play along now. Never got to play along.
Do we see
This
British
is
here?
strikes.
No.
You are showing me crap.
Jeez, man. What are we doing with you?
That's
It's amateur hour around here.
74.
Oh, yeah.
74. So he's got a 2-inch reach advantage.
Yeah, not much.
What about the height? So Woodley's 5'9". How tall is Usman? I think he's 6 foot.
Yeah.
You know,
Height is not the problem. Reach is the problem.
Well, I think the height
And
will.
74, 76, close to the same.
But mixed in with the height, he's got to get up to that high. He's got to jump and swing up just to hit him in the chin. I used to say that to like small kids that would pick on me in jiu-jitsu. Like, hey, you got to even jump to swing up to hit me in my shins. I was a mean jiu-jitsu coach. Oh man,
Just jiu-jitsu coach? Are you sure?
Just a jiu-jitsu coach.
All right, so I got a question for you. Then you look at Burns's jiu-jitsu is just unbelievable. You put it in the same category as Crone?
Yes.
You put it in the same category as Lovato Jr.?
Yep.
Then scary.
Yeah. No, I put him right. I put him right there
Very
with
good.
those guys. If
Well,
not,
then
if,
that's
I can't say. I would say if not better.
no.
If not better.
No.
Yes. The reason why I say if not better is that his jiu-jitsu in his weight class, it's one of the most stacked weight classes. And this is where we get back into the 55 versus 85. Like, do I think Lovato Jr. is absolutely fucking phenomenal? Sure. But the guys that compete in jiu-jitsu at that size, they're not as good as the guys that compete in jiu-jitsu as Gilbert Burns' size and Crone's size. Those guys are just animals. And not taking anything away from Lovato Jr. She's fucking phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But I look at it stylistically, I think his scrambles, his movement, the way he finishes, he has different ways to finish arm bars, not just the standard of what you saw tonight from Molly McCann, right? She had the arm bar fully locked in, but she didn't know how to make the adjustments. Yep. Gilbert's going to throw one leg over the head, one leg over the body. Then he's also going to transition. If the guy starts to get out, he's going to throw one leg, take the leg off the head, cross it over, and throw the leg back over.
All three of them are going to do that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, all three of them are. But I'm saying, I'm saying that there's so many more transitions to the speed of it all is going to happen a lot faster from Burns and Crone versus Lovato Jr.
Okay.
But I'm not trying to.
No.
I'm splitting hairs.
You're exactly.
You're splitting hairs. You really are.
Yeah,
So,
you're talking about a gnat's ass difference if there is one.
Yeah. But I have to say, Lovato Jr.'s probably got the best MMA jiu-jitsu.
Well, and that's the real question is the freedom that he possessed based upon how good his jiu-jitsu was and how scary he was on the ground opened up his striking. And this is where, when we're talking about Usman and Burns, this is where Usman may know. And, if we were just in a sparring session, I was fine. But if it was, we were doing full MMA and we were going to the ground, I couldn't do the same things based upon he was able to put me in positions that I didn't want to be in. And so I had to be more careful, which took away some of my tools and actually enhanced Burns's tools. So, we're going to find out. That's the best part.
Yeah. I want to know if Usman wants to keep this standing, how does Burns try to get him down? Because I think on the feet, we may potentially see. I don't think he can.
Well, the only way he can is to hurt him.
Yeah, you have to hurt him, or you have to
hurt
do
him in
some
the stand up. You can get him down.
Some sort of like Imanari roll or something where he kind of jumps to like a half guard kind of pull down situation. That's all I can think of. But the size of Usman is big, and Burns is big. He's a big guy. Yeah. People are like, "Oh no, he's not that big." Oh, bullshit!
Are you kidding? When he was at Bellator, he looked like he was 220.
Jesus, he's enormous. I'm like,
he looked like just a stump. He was just solid.
He's got no neck. No neck. It goes ears to shoulders. It's just ears to shoulders. Yeah.
His trap starts somewhere around his bicep.
This is that fight that I'm so excited for, though. For some reason, it just stylistically, the fact that they've trained together from before, there's no bad blood. The two of them still like each other. They've been very complimentary to each other during interviews. Just then, one's very positive, like one's very
just want to win.
Yeah, I just want to. I that's why I think maybe Usman might go back. is that they haven't really talked shit. They're being very respectful. Didn't seem like they had left with any animosity. I agree with you. I probably wouldn't go back, but I could see him going back, knowing that there's all the talent that they have there to help themselves make themselves better. But what do you do then again if you guys got to potentially fight again?